Hey, welcome back everyone, and one thing to really look forward to when it comes to Star Wars is that there really is a lot of change being made by Disney and Lucasfilm. You know, Bob Iger and Bob Chapek working together as a team to really get the job done with Jon Favreau, George Lucas, and Dave Filoni. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are currently in a phase of damage control and desperation in order to really get the ball rolling again when it comes to this massive franchise. What they are essentially doing as we speak is that they are drawing a lot from Star Wars Legends, the abandoned material / content that was supposed to be a part of Legends, though it wasn't approved at the time by George Lucas, and they're also developing their own original content for the Star Wars franchise, especially for the character of Luke Skywalker. So this is very ambitious at Disney, the fact that not only do they have over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects on Disney Plus alone in the works, but that they also have a handful of Star Wars films currently in development. That is, of course, the new Star Wars trilogy. We've got spin-off films in the works. I mean, that's a lot of material coming our way for the next 10 years and beyond. Now, with that being said, obviously George Lucas is the man, the creator himself of Star Wars, the guy who started it all, and the fact that he's involved in some way, shape, or form with the creative decisions of these new Star Wars shows and these new movies, you name it, is only something to really be excited about. It really is. You know, we've got no more Kathleen Kennedy, we've got, you know, none of her projects in the works except for the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV show, and so on and so forth. However, what's really intriguing, of course, is that with Bob Iger and Bob Chapek working together as a team, they are focused on the development of their new Star Wars universe that is going to be bigger than the old one from the 90s and the 2000s. It's actually described that George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni are all working on a major project to bring Luke Skywalker back to life in a significant way for the fans to enjoy. Now, it's said that Disney aims to bring back Luke Skywalker through the power of the Wills and a special power created within the netherworld of the Force to bring back Luke temporarily speaking. Now, they are aiming to give Luke a brand new design, with longer hair and even a long beard, or clean shaven with a brand new white cloak that he will wear in the upcoming Rise of Skywalker sequel series for Disney Plus that they aim to drop sometime in 2023. Now, it's described that Luke is geared to get a host of brand new Force powers when he comes back to life in the series, and will even use brand new lightsabers that fans have never seen before in the show. However, it's described that George Lucas really wanted to experiment with Luke coming back to life in a temporary matter in order to give him the action he deserves. This plan by Lucas is to have Luke face the spirit of Palpatine in the upcoming series in a very dramatic way that fans will be surprised by in the next couple of years on Disney Plus. Now, this is where it gets very intense, is that it's also described that George Lucas is set to bring in a dark side version of Luke Skywalker in a different timeline in the new expanded universe that will be considered a clone of Luke in a post-Return of the Jedi era that will be created from Luke's severed hand, where it's said that this story will be connected to Palpatine and Mara Jade a couple of years after the events of Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Lucas aims to give what is described as a false Skywalker a red lightsaber blade that will actually be based off of the Legends version, which was called Luke with an extra U or K in the actual Legends material. So this by far I think is the biggest surprise for Star Wars fans and for the Star Wars franchise, is that Disney is really, you know, doubling down on creating a dark side version of Luke. Of course, we got a little taste of this in 1, Return of the Jedi, and in 2, The Last Jedi. You know, we saw Luke tap into the dark side in, you know, the battle between himself and Vader, and we saw Luke tap into the dark side when he tried to destroy his own nephew. However, that was in the form of a flashback / altered vision. Now, this scenario is going to be a legitimate, actual dark side version of Luke, you know, the one that's going to be based off of the Star Wars Legends clone of Luke. I don't know if you guys read Legends, but in Legends, you know, Palpatine, you know, at one point in time uncovered Luke's severed hand, and Luke's severed hand was actually, you know, used to clone Luke Skywalker and to actually be an evil version of himself. That, to me, I think is going to be by far the biggest most challenging decision to make by Disney and Lucasfilm to get this right. I honestly think it's very promising, you know, to be told in this new expanded universe that's really going to give us quite something new, something very unique for the fans to enjoy, and to really kind of just expand the concept of cloning in Star Wars and what it really means, you know? So this by far I think is going to be a very interesting story, and we'll have to wait and see exactly what the feedback is going to look like. So with that being said, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.